So my name is Jennifer. Let's get started in child's pose. So bring your knees wide to the edges of the mat. Big toes come to touch at the back of your mat. Stretch your fingers long out in front of you. So knees wide, really wide, all the way to the edges of the mat. Big toes touch at the back. Let your hips be heavy. Let your hips sink down towards your heels. Big breath in and big breath out. And the 5 pillars of Baptiste yoga are drishti, which is your gaze. When your gaze is solid and steady, it helps you balance. Ujjayi breath. The ujjayi breath you create by breathing in through your nose and slightly constricting the back of your throat as you exhale through your nose. It creates that oceanic sound that heats you from within. You can build your own inner fire just by cultivating ujjayi breath. And we'll talk about bandhas once we get up into Tadasana. So walk your fingers 2 further inches out in front of you. And if anybody does not want to be assisted, just raise your hand now so I can know and I won't lay hands on. Thank you. So work on your ujjayi breath. Big, beautiful breath in and big, beautiful breath out. And can you be a yes for today's practice? Can you be a yes for coming to your mat with the eyes of a beginner, a new student, curious about possibility? Big breath in and big breath out. Again, breathe in and empty. One more big inhale and let it go. Make your way to your first downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, press your hips high towards the sky, downward facing dog. Fingers spread wide. Root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Energetically press out through your finger pads. Walk your dog out, shift your weight around. And ground down like earth here in your down dog. Yeah, work out the kinks, the pops, the cracks, your first down dog of your Sunday. Feet hips width distance apart at the back of your mat, yeah. Energetically send your ankle or your heels down towards the mat. Big breath in, big breath out. Walk your feet to your hands at the top of your mat and take ragdoll. So feet hips width distance apart, that's about 2 fists width. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Let your head hang heavy. Press down strong through each heel. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Maybe just yes today. Just be curious and step into being a yes for whatever comes up. Sensation, emotion. Big inhale. Big exhale. Catch your hips with your hands. Come to stand at the front of your mat with a long, straight spine. Hands at heart center. And we'll set up our Tadasana. Actively press both feet strong into the mat. 4 corners of your feet. Imagine you could press your big toe, your pinky toe, and both sides of your heel. Press them strong into the earth. Inner ankles back, outer ankles down. Hug your outer shins in. Pit of the belly in and up. Tailbone descends. Shoulders stack over hips. Soft gaze. Take a big breath in. Let it go. We'll begin with one Om, big full inhale. Drop your fingers down by your sides. Energetic legs press down into the earth to get tall. Reach your fingers up high towards the sky. Big breath in, look up, see your fingers, see the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, long spine, fingertips on the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Again, fingers right next to your toes, either sides of your toes. Pull towards the back of your mat to create a long, straight spine as you breathe in. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands right where they are. Step back to a high plank. Drop your knees, if you need to, low plank. Shift your weight forward. Low plank. Bend your elbows, squeeze your elbows in by your ribs, halfway down. So press your heart towards the front of the room, elbows squeeze in, knees drop if you need to. Untuck your toes, press the earth away, upward facing dog. Look up, shoulders back, breathe in, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Press your finger pads strongly into your mat. Energetic fingers. Big inhale. Big exhale. Feel your pinky toes. Feel your fingers. Do a body scan here. What are you noticing? Breath in. And breath out. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in, long spine, forward fold. Again, halfway lift, long spine, breathe in, forward fold. Press down through both feet, extended mountain. Reach up, rise up, get big, expand out through your side body. Look up, look back. Exhale, forward fold. Move with your breath. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, untuck your toes, press the mat away. Downward facing dog. Big breath in and big breath out. 2 more just like that. Fill up and empty. Inhale, bend your knees, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in, forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, rise up, get big, see the wall behind you. Baby back bend here. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips next to your toes. Inhale, halfway lift, knees bend as much as they need to. Plant your hands right where they are. Step back to a high plank. High plank, shoulders over wrists. Belly button pulls in, hips in line with your shoulders, gaze forward. Squeeze your elbows in towards your ribs, low plank. Drop your knees if you need to. Untuck your toes, press them into the mat, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Breath in and breath out. 1 more, fill up. Let it go. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, front of your mat, your way. Step, walk, hop, halfway lift, breathe in, and forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, rise up, reach your fingers high towards the sky. Bright, energetic arms, reach. Full breath in. Take another one if you already did. Look up, look back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Untuck your toes, press the mat away. So untuck your toes, press the mat away, shoulders back, breathe in, downward facing dog, breathe out. 3 breaths here, fill up and empty. Again, breathe in and breathe out. So you can take a bit of a shorter stance. Bring your feet closer up. Press down energy through your heels. Soft knees. Big breath in. Let it go. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Jump to where you're looking. Halfway lift. Long spine. Forward fold. Our last sun salutation A. Press down through both feet. Reach up towards the ceiling. Get big. Expand out through your side bodies. Energetic fingers. Hands spin in. Energy. Bright. Lasers out your fingers. Breath in. Exhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Untuck your toes. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Untuck your toes. Press, press. Lift your thighs. Press down so much through the tops of your feet and your hands that your thighs lift. Shoulder bones back. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again, fill up and empty. One more breath like that. Sigh it out. Right foot steps forward next to your right thumb. Left heel plants at a 45-degree angle. Press down through the pinky toe of your left foot and all 4 corners of your right foot to come up into warrior 1. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Bright energy going out your left pinky toe, bottom ribs in, reach for the sky. Big full breath. Let it go. Breath in. Let it go. One more, fill up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to a high plank. Lower halfway down, low plank. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, tuck your toes, breathe out. Big breath in. Beautiful breath out. Left foot steps forward next to your thumb. Warrior 1, left side. Left foot next to your left thumb. Press down through both feet. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Bend deeply into your front thigh. Press your knee into my hand. Yes, bend deep. Take a longer stance because your knee's past your ankle. Yeah, light up your front thigh. Big breath in. Bright fingers reaching towards the sky. Spin your hands in towards one another. There's a big ball of your own energy right in here. Breath in. Bend deep into your front thighs. You exhale. Big breath in. Yeah, beautiful. Let it go. One more breath in. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press the mat away. Shoulder bones back. Heart forward. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breath in. And breath out. And meet yourself where you are here on your mat today. Acknowledge yourself. Give yourself a high five for coming to your mat, for doing this work, for being a yes. Bend your knees. Look to your thumbs. Top of your mat. Step, hop, float. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Forward fold. Chair pose. Big toes come to touch. So bring your big toes to touch. the front of your mat. Squeeze your knees in towards one another. Sit deep into the invisible chair. Weight back in your heels, fingers reach for the sky. Pit of the belly in and up, tailbone descends. Activate your core. Big breath in. Sit 2 inches deeper. Breath in. Let it go. One more big breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in, long spine. Hands to the mat. Vinyasa flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra. Toes untucked. Press all your toenails down. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Breath in and breath out. Move with your breath. One breath per pose. Right foot forward, warrior one. Press down, inhale, reach up, reach back, full breath in, open up as you inhale, exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Yes, beautiful, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, right heel plants, warrior one. Breath in, rise up, fill up, look back. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, heart lifts. Downward facing dog, breath out. Breath in and breath out. Again, fill up. Let it go. Visualize letting something go every time you exhale. Get rid of something you don't need and make space for something new. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Step, hop, jump. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Take a giant breath in at the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit deep, big toes touch, squeeze legs together, pit of the belly in and up, sit back into your heels, fingers reach towards the sky. Yeah, the shake is good. The shake is what you want. Keep squeezing. Breath in, sit 2 inches deeper. You got this. Fill up, forward fold. Yes, halfway lift. Breathe in. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press the earth away. Breathe in, downward facing dog, breathe out. As we move through these sun salutations, we get warm, we start to sweat, things start to shift, energy moves, and it's all good. It's all good work. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Move with your breath. You are ready now. Press down, reach up, rise up. Those bright fingers, look up. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, warrior one. Reach up, press down, expand from the inside out as you look up, look back. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in and big breath out. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift and forward fold. Catch your hips with your hands, come to stand at the front of your mat. And we're going to set up for eagle. Press your right foot strong down into the earth. Lift your right kneecap, right leg fully engaged. Set your drishti. Find a spot to look at that's not moving. Left thigh up and over, squeeze. Left arm up and under, squeeze. You can grab your shoulders. If you can't make the full grip, not a problem. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Pull your arm bones straight back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, unwind, come to stand. Set up eagle, left foot. Press it down into the earth. Soft joint. So leg fully engaged. All your muscles are working here. Right thigh up and over, squeeze. Right arm up and under, squeeze. Set your gaze. Keep hugging in. Unwind. Come back to stand. Eagle, second set, right side. Press your right foot strong into the mat. Left thigh up and over. And hug in, skin to muscle to bone. Hug everything into your core. Unwind. Come back to standing. Eagle, last one. Right thigh up and over. Squeeze, squeeze. Set your gaze. Become unmessable with as you hug in and set your determined gaze. There's power there. Unwind. Come back to stand. Everybody's got a brick handy. Have the brick ready underneath your right hand. Like if you leaned over, place the brick right there. We're going to use it in just a minute. Bring your left leg into your chest. Hug your knee. Press down through the four corners of your right foot. Leg fully engaged. Shoulders over hips. Thoracic spine pulls in. Slowly open your leg out to the side. Extend your right arm. Can you see your thumb? Come back to center. Arms down by your sides, palms facing the front of the room. Kick your left leg back behind you. Kick, kick, kick. Hands to heart center. Right hand down to the brick. Right hand down to the brick. You're fine. Switch legs. Yes. Stomp down through your standing leg. Stack your left hip up and over. Press down. Kick out through your extended leg. Imagine you could put your foot on the cooler behind you. Left arm reaches high towards the sky. Press down. Expand out. Bright fingers. Open up. Look up to your fingers on your left hand. Slowly join both feet on the mat. And come to stand. Yeah, yeah, excellent work. Now we get to do all of that on the other side. So place the brick where you'll need it under your left hand. Actively press your left foot. Press it into everything's working down. You press down so that you can expand up. Hand to your hip, right knee into your chest. Set your gaze. Maybe smile. Extend your legs slowly out to the side. Woo. Left arm reaches out. Can you see your thumb? Woo. Come back to center. Arms down by your sides. Bright fingers. Kick your right leg back behind you. Airplane. Kick. 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 Hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to the brick. Left hand down to the brick or the earth. Raise your right leg high, strong and straight behind you. Flex that foot. Switch legs. Left leg standing, yes. Stomp down through your standing leg. Stack your right hip up and over. Palm faces the wall, chest opener. Look up to your fingers. Lift your back leg 2 inches higher. You've got this. Big breath in. Big breath out. Yes, get into you. Lower your foot to the ground. Yes, come to stand. Beautiful work. Yes. Set up for tree. Tree pose, right foot, press it into the earth, same thing. Left foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh, just not the knee. ankle, calf, or inner thigh, yogi's choice. Hands at heart center to start. Woo. Press your foot into your leg right back into your foot. So you're zipping everything into the midline. Belly button in. When we pull our belly button in, that's our bandha. We're activating our bandha. When you're ready, spread your branches. Look up. Find your baby back bend here. Hands back to heart center. Give your left leg a little kick. Join both feet on the mat. And set up for tree, opposite side. Active legs, soft joints. Left foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Set your gaze. Energetically send your bent knee towards the back of the room. Lots of opposition forces here. When you're ready, spread your branches. Collarbones come together on your back. Look up, reach up. Find your baby back bend here. Yes, trust yourself. Hands to heart center. Give your right leg a little kick. Join both feet on the mat. Make your way to the front of your mat. Set up your Tadasana again. Feet actively pressing down into the earth. Hug everything in. When you hug in, you can expand out. Let's move. Ready? Take a big breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain. Reach up, look back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Hands to the mat, step back to a high plank. Lower halfway down, low plank. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Breathe in. Press your heart to the opening. Look out, see the sun. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in and a big breath out. Again, breathe in and let it go. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, left heel plants. Press down, reach up, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Right heel is in line with the arch of your left foot. Right knee stacks over right ankle, shoulders over hips. Our tendency is to want to do this. Shoulders over hips, bend deep. Shoulders down away from your ears. Big breath in. Big breath out. Breathe in. Let it go. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle, right forearm to thigh. Left fingers reach to the front of the room. Look up to the ceiling underneath your left armpit. Big breath in. Big breath out. Yeah. Every drop of sweat is a badge of honor. Breath in. Breath out. One more breath in. Exhale, look down at your right big toe. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, shoulder bones back, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Breath in. Yeah, breath out. Left side, warrior one. Move with your breath. Inhale, reach up, rise up, breathe in. Open up to warrior two. So warrior two. Left hand reaches to the front. No, it's fine. Bend deep into your front knee. Press your knee towards your pinky toe. Yes. Yes. Big breath in. Sit deep into your front thigh. You got this. You are ready now. Breath in. Sit deep. Flip your palm. Reverse your warrior. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Extended side angle, left forearm to thigh, left forearm to thigh, right fingers reach to the front of the room, look up under the armpit, under your armpit towards the sky, Big breath in, big breath out. Again, breathe in, let it go. Breath in, empty. Last big breath in here. Exhale, look down at your left big toe, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press the earth away, arm bones back, heart lifts. Downward facing dog, breath out. Full breath in and a full breath out. Come down to your knees and we'll set up for camel pose. You can double up your mat to protect your knees on the concrete. So if you can take your brick and squeeze it between your knees for camel to give yourself something to squeeze into. Brick between your thighs, toes tucked to start. Stack your hips over your knees, belly button in, tailbone down towards the earth. When you do that, you engage your core. Your thighs are engaged, your core is engaged. Bring your hands to the small of your back. Walk your shoulder blades together. And while you do that, pull your bottom ribs in. So this is the tendency. Hug everything in. You're creating a big, solid core here. Belly button to spine. Shoulder blades on your back. Press your hips towards the front of the room, your heart towards the sky. Open up. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you reach back and see how close a heel is. Maybe you can grab it. You can grab the other one. Keep pressing your hips to the front of the room, your heart to the sky. Big, beautiful breath in. Yeah, big, beautiful breath out. One more. Let it go. Slowly come out of your camel. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Breath in and breath out. Camel, second set. You can pick right back up where you left off. Hands at the small of your back, shoulder blades walk in, bottom ribs in. Belly button in, heart lifts. Open up into this back bend, this heart opener. It's big, huge heart opener. Breath. Yeah, breath. Slowly come out of your camel. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Big breath in and big breath out. Remove the brick, set it off to the side. Come to lie on your back on your mat. We're setting up for bridge, so lie on your back, knees bent, feet firmly on your mat. Heels close enough that you can touch them with your middle fingers. So press your feet strong into the mat, and they're close enough that you can touch them with your middle fingers. Feet hips width distance apart. Place the brick in between your knees. Same action that we did in camel, here in bridge. So it gives yourself something to squeeze into. Can you touch your heels? Step one. So bring your feet a little bit closer together. Yes. Yes. And you're going to press down into your, can you touch your heels? Bring your feet in a little bit closer then. Yeah. And then walk them in a little further. Walk them in this way. Yeah. Squeeze the brick. Okay. Arms straight up towards the sky. Imagine you could touch the clouds with your fingers, arms straight up. Pull your shoulders into their sockets, shoulders straight down into your mat. Plug your shoulders into your mat. Feel that action. Bend your elbows. Place your elbows on either sides of your ribs. Yeah, so squeeze your elbows into your ribs. Press your triceps down. Heels down. Send your hips high towards the sky. Press down with your heels and elbows. Yes, hips high. You can stay here, or you can clasp your hands at the small of your back. Begin to walk your arms underneath you. Yogi's choice. You can just stay here. Keep pressing down with your heels. Send your hips high. Yes, big breath in. Let your breath go. One more big inhale, hips high. Lower all the way down. Take a big breath in. Let it go. You can use the brick or you can remove the brick. Yogi's choice. Bridge number 2. Press down. Send your hips high towards the sky. You've got this. You are ready now. Don't let your mind take you out of it. Your body loves this moving, this breathing, this sweating. Give your body what it needs. Breath in and breath out. One more big inhale. Hips lift to the sky. Lower all the way down. Big breath in. Let it go. Remove the brick, place it off to the side. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees spread wide. Let gravity bring your knees down towards the earth. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Soft gaze, and just notice. Notice your heartbeat. Notice your breath. This practice is all you. This is all you. The energy that you feel right underneath your fingertips, that's you. That's a beautiful thing. Take a big, big inhale. Feel your belly rise as you breathe in. Let your breath go. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers, reach your toes. Get big. Stretch longer through your right, stretch longer through your left. Breath in and breath out. Extend both legs high towards the sky. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lower your right leg down to 2 inches up off the mat. Flex your feet, active feet. Switch your legs, left leg down, right leg up. And switch. You ready? 20, 19, scissor legs, 18, 17, you got this, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep breathing, 3, 2, 1, hug your knees into your chest, breath in and breath out. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck, abdominal twists, bicycles, whatever you want to call them. Bring your elbow to your knee, extend your right leg long. Right elbow, left knee, extend right leg long. Yes, and switch. 20, 19, you got this. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, smile. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Big breath in. Big breath out. Take in another full body stretch. Reach your fingers, point your toes, flex your feet. Do a full body scan here. From fingers to toes. Notice where your energy is, where your breath is. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a big squeeze. And with your left hand, take your right knee across your body for a supine twist. Knee comes towards the earth. Extend your right arm out like a wing. Yes. And breathe. Breathe into the opening that you're creating with each exhale. Come back to center. Extend your right leg long. Bring your left knee into your chest. Give it a big squeeze. And with your hand, take your knee across your body. Open your arm out like a wing. Send your gaze out towards your thumb. And just breathe. Come back to center. Take happy baby. So bend your knees, flex your feet. Imagine you could put your feet on the ceiling. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Yeah, and kick your feet towards the sky as you pull your knees down towards your armpits. feet towards the sky. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Can you grab the outside edges of your feet? Press into my hands. Press into my hands. Kick. Bring your knees towards your armpits. Shoulders down. Yeah. Press into my hands. And just breathe. Just breathe. Big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly release your happy baby. Extend your legs out long on the mat. Find the corners of your mat with your heels. So get big and take up space. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms open to receive or palms down to feel more grounded. Let your eyes softly close. Let the skin on your forehead soften. Let the skin on your throat soften. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to control. There's nothing to change. Let the earth support you here. Surrender to your Shavasana. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your awareness back to your body. Take a full, big, deep breath in, and then open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make some noise. Again, breathe in, fill all the way up. Lion's breath. Slowly bend your knees. Place your feet firmly on your mat. And gently roll to your favorite side and cradle your head in your hands. Become aware of the sounds, of the sensations, of the freedom and possibility of being reborn right here from your mat. And keep curiosity, keep noticing. Slowly press yourself up to a seated position at the front of your mat with hands at heart center and eyes closed. And press your thumbs into your breastbone. Make contact between your prayer hands and your heart. Acknowledge yourself for the work of making time for you, of doing this practice, of being curious, of dropping self-judgment, dropping the stories, and just coming into feeling everything, being you, being on your mat, meeting yourself where you are today. We'll close with one Om. Take a big, full, deep breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles to the space between your eyebrows. And together we bow and say Namaste. Namaste. Give yourself a hand. That was some good work.